What is up, guys? So for today's video, I do want to make a video on, another movie that I found. It's not really like a gay romance movie. It's more of I would say, like drama, a gay drama movie. Um, this movie's called Parting Glances, and it came out in the 80s, which I don't know how it was released, because I don't know, like, I don't think it was shown in theaters unless it was. Surprisingly, because I looked at the cast and I have seen I did see the movie recently, like just before this video. Um, but Steve Buscemi's in this movie, a young Steve Buscemi before the Adam Sandler movies, and it's really shocking the character he plays in. But I'm gonna talk about the story right now. So, what is it? A gay couple faces challenges in a long distance relationship, while while being gay in the 1980s in New York. I do like I would say, like, the shots of New York in there. Like, I think they actually shot it in New York. But yeah, it is about two gay characters in a relationship. One is that one's gonna leave soon to a different country. Meanwhile, the other one's staying in New York, and them doing, I would say, just kind of hanging out, being with friends and stuff. And yeah, basically, gays in New York. Another movie that I do feel like this does kind of feel like it. The movie was called Boys in the Band. It was a theater play, I think, in the late or mid 80s. Then became like a movie at that time. And then I forgot what's his name, but the guy that did American Horror Story. He did like a more recent one that is on Netflix. But the whole story in the movie gives me that same vibe, where it's like gays in, like, I guess being in like a kind of like dark situation, kind of showed more real side to gays in the 80s. But yeah, Steve Buscemi's character, which the character's name is Nick, he plays like this masculine gay guy from Brooklyn, which is really interesting compared to his roles in the Adam Sandler movies, because it's more like comedic and kind of wimpy, but very interesting. And I would say the acting is pretty good. It's not terrible. I think for something low budget and small, I think it seems pretty good. From most of the things I've seen for gay movies, like the small ones from the 80s, this one's pretty good and pretty solid. Like, I would say the music selection is also really good, because it has Bonsky beat. I think it's Ultravox, or was it Spin Out Ballet? It's one of them too, because it does sound 80s and new wave, and then it also has classical music in there too. Very interesting choices for music. And if you notice from this, it is on Tubi. That's how I found this movie, because I did not hear about this movie. Like, I just scrolled through Tubi finding this. And I do want to eventually do a video on, like, Tubi as a whole, because the movie selection is very interesting.
So, for more details about this movie was directed and written by Bill Sherwood, which is, I'm guessing, similar story to him, because he also had AIDS, and one of the characters named Nick, he is dying with AIDS. And this movie came out in 1986, and it was one of the first movies that actually depict life of, you know, people dealing with AIDS, or at least a gay person with AIDS, um, realistically, on how they're dealing with it, but also how others are dealing with it. And again, this is one interesting movie I do recommend any gay or LGBT person to watch, because it is very interesting. But yeah, with the subject matter, again, it's just about one of the characters dying with AIDS and them dealing with it. Both the person that has it and the friends, and also kind of like a side romance drama of the main character and his partner seeing if they're going to be together, because one of them is going to be, or the main character's partner is going to be in Africa for a job, and well, that's basically like the stories for the movie. Um, but yeah, I do think it's a very interesting drama movie for, you know, just an interesting LGBT drama movie. And again, it was interesting for its time. Even the depictions of the gay characters, like I said in, you know, in another clip. But again, I just really, really do like the interesting stories and characters in this movie.
But yeah, overall, I do like this movie. It has sad and kind of depressing themes to it, but overall, it's not sad, I guess. Because for spoilers alert, the character Nick does die, because eventually he's gonna die, but they don't show that. It just shows him and the main character just hanging out talking. And I think that's, you know, fine. And I feel like it's more of a happy ending compared to any of the gay movies from that time, or from any gay movies from the 80s to the 2000s. Like, it's more like, it's depressing, and then there's like a sad thought, like, you know, he's gonna die, but at least it didn't end off like that. But what I do like to say, I like the variety of kind of gay people portrayed in the movie, because you do have the femmes, and then you have the masculines, and then you kind of have like one or two of the mix, which is very interesting for its time, because most movies would just show the femmes and that's it, or maybe one masculine and that's it. Overall, I do recommend this movie. Not anything crazy in the movie that I would say. It's more just like a dark themes to the movie, and I would say it is like a drama, little bit of romance type of movie. I would say it's more drama to the movie. But yeah, overall, I do recommend this movie. I definitely want to see this again and just, you know, analyze it a little more. But overall, I do like this movie. So yeah, guys, this is probably my last video for Pride Month. Again, I do want to do more reviews like this, but it'll probably be, not really sure, but I will do more reviews like this for different kinds of movies and stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and until next time, bye guys.